Hey, hi Dinesh, hi Tejaswini.
Yeah, hi, Bayas. Right?
Hi. Okay, so you to continue now. I'll take a leave. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. So, tell me about yourself, Dinesh.
Yes. See, my full name is Dinesh Laspar, and I'm from Yotmal, Maharashtra. In 2004, I did my graduation in Bachelor of Mechanical Engineering, and after that, I joined company Maharashtra Multi Distributor as a design engineer. So, working as design engineer, so I come to the programming, and I found it interesting. So I start digging into it, and then I learn myself the C Sharp APIs, AutoCAD APIs there, and I automate my daily tasks using the C Sharp APIs and AutoCAD, which is programming language. On the basis of this experience, I got new opportunity to collaborate technology, the client side is anyway. In this company, I worked a little about 1 year, and in this span of 1 year, I come to know there is like oops, C Sharp is there, and there is other things like that. Excel VBA, Python is there. So my role is like to develop some in-house tool which enhance the productivity. After that, before 4 years, I joined the company MWCIT Service Private Limited as a full stack .NET developer. And here, like my role is to develop in MVC app, ASP.NET, and some SQL also. But recently, before 2.5 years, I'm more into React JS and develop two app at my professional level at my company. So in about 2.5 years in React JS. This is about my professional growth. Apart from that, we are seven people in my family, my father, brothers, and my wife. All so joint family there, and fruits and reading books are my hobbies. That's it about me. Thank you so much.
That's cool. So, which kind of books do you read?
See, I like motivational book, but thoughtful book is I like. Recently, I read the What Millionaires Want by Vivan Marwa. Hope you,
Okay.
yeah, it's a nice book.
And how was that?
What millionaires want. Millionaires mean the young people in India. So describe the story of the youth in India, and it's like meaningful, thoughtful books. Such kind of book I read.
Okay, cool. That's nice thing actually.
Yes.
Okay, so on React, you have 1.5 years of experience, right?
2 years, about 2.5 years.
Okay, so which kind of components do you use? Functional or class based?
See, I use functional component.
So, are you familiar with class based
Yes,
components?
yes. I read about the theory regarding that and some tutorials also for that.
Mhm.
But since React 16.8, so I come to a lot of time the functional component is good to go.
Okay. So, how much familiar are you with the data structures?
Data structure like you are going to like linked list
Yeah,
and
yeah, right.
yeah. See, as a mechanical engineer, so I don't have idea about that. But before 2 and 3 years, just I myself dig out the thing like there is data structure, there is binary search and all those stuff. But I don't remember regarding that.
Okay. If I tell you to design a node for the binary tree in JavaScript or in any language that you want,
Okay.
so can you do it for me?
Design node.
Node structure basically, only node structure, nothing else. Like let's say you want to create a linked list and you have to design a node for it. So in JavaScript or in any other language, just design
Okay.
how node will look like.
So I think let me try. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I share my screen?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay. Uh, is it fine if I use the Visual Studio?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
You can
okay.
use any editor you want.
See, what in linked list there is like the value of present node and the address of the next node is there, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Uh, can I make the class for that? Mm, See, I don't know in which variable the address is stored, so I generally privilege it here.
Okay.
And I think this pattern we can do.
There are okay. The extension is JS. That is why there are so much errors.
Yeah, extension.js is there.
But do you think this will work?
See, I really never use such kind of node actual thing. So,
Okay, no problem. So let's switch to the problem. So what
okay.
I want you to do is assume you're writing one function. That
Hmm.
function takes two parameters. One
Hmm.
is array and second is integer value.
Okay. Array and integer value.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what you need to do is
Hmm.
you need to find out the closest value from the array to the that integer value.
Okay.
So assume you have 1, 3, 4,
Hmm.
5, 6
Okay.
in array,
Okay. Okay.
and that target values is 7. So your output should be 6 because 6 is the closest to the 7.
I don't know why intelligence doing good thing. Okay. Hello, guys.
Yes, I have pasted. I have pasted the input into the chat section. Please.
Yes, I need small help. See, I need to find out the how can what you call if the number is negative, so you want to convert the
No,
positive.
consider the all the elements will be positive.
Okay, okay then.
Right bottom. There is right. No, no. Run that program
Okay, okay.
and give that input. That I have given you. So after pressing window plus enter, you can execute that function. So console log the answer. So you will be able to see the answer in the console. Call that function on line number 25 and pass the input array and target value.
Okay, I run it.
In the right bottom, you will be able to see the shortcut to run that script. Command plus enter. You need to press. Can you see that?
1 minute.
Yeah, click on that. So you are getting 5 as output, but it should be 13.
How is this? Just give me 1 minute.
Sure, sure. So uh, can you please describe what you are doing?
See, I check for first the array of length is greater or equals to 1, so that means must be an element there. Then I make two variable, minimum different and closest value is there. So for each, I iterate each and every value in the array and find the difference between the value and the element of the array, current element of the array. So and to find the difference between them. So if the difference is less than what we minimum difference as a first element of the array, if it is less than that, so okay.
So what do you think? Where is the problem?
Yes, here I just forgot to difference is equals to this line which
Just close that file
okay.
and go to the script snippet one. And now try to run it. Now, before that, clear your console. Now it is giving value as a 1. Can you trace how value is coming as a 1? Just try run it. Go step by step. Yeah, right. So now mean difference has value as -2.
Closest value.
Now check mean difference again. So this
Minus
value is itself incorrect, right?
0 to the array. So 10 minus 10 minus
12.
yes. So minus 2.
So that is wrong, right? It should be 2 because you want the difference, not the negative number.
Yeah, but that's why the math round of math in if you use this, so it makes sense.
Swapping their position will not help you because now in this case 12 is greater, but
Can I Google for little bit? Definitely, I can come to answer them.
yeah, sure you can.
Yeah, please, please.
So what do you want basically?
Basically, the difference is like -1 or -1 or -2. Two is there, but I want only positive number.
So you can use math.absolute abs. Abs only, not absolute. Now perform subtraction inside. You need to update the line number 5, not 6. Math.absolute of mean difference is required, right? Just run the program. Check the console. Now clear the console and run it one more time. Yeah, that is right. Okay, now tell me why there is one undefined on the console.
So,
If you go to the console,
mhm.
one undefined statement is there.
Yes.
So why it is?
No, I don't know regarding that.
Okay, so what do you know about functions in JavaScript?
Function like there is an arrow function and normal function is there, and the function like we give the input and the output is we can get from it.
Okay, so why the function from the JavaScript are known as the first class functions?
First class function. No, I really don't know about that.
Okay.
Can you note down this point because
Yeah, sure.
First class function,
Functions,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
So, do you know about the default return value of a function? If we are not returning anything from the function, then what is the default return value?
No, I don't know.
So that is undefined.
Okay, but we written here, right?
No, but console log is also one function, right?
Okay, yes, yes, yes. Console log is one function.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you know about ECMAScript, Dinesh?
ES6, right?
Yeah.
Yes, all the little things like that, spread operator, arrow function.
No, these are the features. But what is ECMA? ECMA.
I only know, no, I don't know regarding that.
Okay. So do you know about ES6?
Yeah, it's must 6. We call it as ES6, right?
Yeah.
The only thing I know about that and the new feature of that.
So which features of ES6 have you used?
See, the spread operator is there, and constants and let keyword is there, and arrow function. Most of the time I use it.
Okay. Can you tell me the difference between let, const, and var?
Yes,
Your laptop or desktop battery is 9%.
no problem. It's,
Okay.
first is that the scope is there.
Mhm.
See, if I say here let b equals to 90 and var b equals to 90 here, okay. So if I say windows dot a windows dot b, so the var variable is defined. So that means the var is can be directly to apply to the global scope, but this is not happening in the case of the let. Let is only for the what we call it brackets uh, what we write here. So the scope of it is only limited to that the bracket is there. That means if you use the for loop and you use any class there, so the only limitation of the block scope is there. But for the var, its scope of is this like global scope. The same thing happen between the const and let is the same. But one more thing is difference between const and let is like we can define let and we can change its value but in cost we can do it once we define, so we can't change anything there. And one more thing is like that we say console.log var below there, but apply the value above it. But before the declaration of the edge, I just call the value of the edge.
Mhm.
See, we can find the 90 of it, but if you do the same thing for the made or const, it should be error.
Okay, can you tell me the reason behind it? What is the mechanism? Why this is happening with let and not with var?
Mm, I don't, but there is some word regarding that. That means for war, if we declare before declaring, we can use it.
Mhm.
So it is up. Like the word, I don't remember exactly.
So it is hoisting basically.
Yeah, hoisting exactly. Yes.
So what is meant by hoisting?
So hoisting is before declaring, we can use the variable.
Yeah, but what happens under the hood?
What happened?
How it works internally?
I think the compiler can. I don't exactly. I'm not sure, but compiler like let's go to go line. Don't go line by line, but it's like read the variable name first and assign the variable first, and then execute the code. function.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting, but yeah, that is fine. So, what do you know about arrow functions?
Arrow function, like the difference is like the use of the this keyword in difference between arrow function and normal functions.
Mhm.
So this function is like the function because this is like a bind. This is directly the binded to the normal function. The class, the thing who call it. But in case of the arrow function, this is not directly binded. You need to bind externally. Like this dot bind, and then it will go.
Are you sure? So
Uh,
for arrow functions, we use bind. That is what you are saying.
See, it not automatically get bound in the arrow. You need to explicitly bind it.
This is for the normal function or for the arrow function?
This is for the arrow function. But in case of the arrow function, in case of the normal function, the function means the thing who call it the arrow function, sorry, the normal function, the this is automatically bind to it.
So are you sure about it?
Yeah, can I prove?
Yeah, yeah, sure. So what you can do, just create one counter component for me in React. So
Yeah.
you can use JS Fiddle or you can use VS Code, whatever you want. You can. Do you have any React project?
Yeah, right now there's the actually.
Okay. Is this a demo project or the
Yeah,
actual?
he's demo one demo.
Okay. So open any component or create one component, counter component,
Let
and
me I'm not sure if anyone.
yeah.
Okay, so create one function, right?
Yeah, just below the run promise, create one button or two buttons, increment and decrement, and display the counter. Now, before running it, tell me again the difference between the normal function and the arrow function, and which functions you are using here.
See, in case of the normal function, this keyword is automatically get by the function or the class who call it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In case of the arrow function, this is there is no this keyword.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to bind it, so in that condition, we say this dot bind and return the function.
Okay. Now, which functions you are using?
This is arrow function.
Okay. So in this case, you are not binding them.
Yeah. See, I use the set count function. It automatically increases the count of it.
Okay, but okay, try to increment or decrement.
Yes, yes.
Can you identify the problem?
Yes.
What is the problem here? That you are doing correctly. No, just go through your JSX.
Yes.
On line number 76.
Yes.
So you forgot to print the count. Yeah. Now tell me, you are able to use the increment handler and decrement handler.
Yes.
So there is no problem, right? I mean, you haven't bind it.
Sorry.
So you haven't used bind for this, right?
Right.
So in case of arrow function, you were saying that we need to use bind for getting the context of parent, right?
Mm, okay. See
Just
here, the result
just
saying that the hooks. What are you using?
okay. Just do one thing.
Mm.
Remove that arrow function. I mean syntax of arrow function and make it normal function, like function name, like that. Now let it be. For decrement, let it be. Now try to increment the counter.
It's working.
Just refresh it. Oh, I got it. Oh, okay. Let's get back to our code
Okay.
and create new file. So you haven't worked with class component, right? Or
Right.
so can you create one class component?
Yes, let me try.
Yeah. Name it as counter and move that counter related code in this file. I have pasted one liner syntax in chat box. Just use that in your counter component. Inside increment or decrement. So what we are doing here?
A counter. This dot. Hmm. This dot counter. Like create new object and make a set state. Means
So can you tell me the difference between the use state and the set state? Because here we are using the set state, and inside that functional component we were using the use state. So what is the difference?
see, use state means it's due to property like setting the value and the setting function of the state of its value.
Okay.
In case of this extent, this class-based component, we need to write it.
Okay.
Uh,
So use state gives us two values. One is the value and another is the setter method that takes the input as that new value or updated value for the state variable. But in case of set state, we need to pass the object like this.
okay.
So it will update the counter variable from the state object.
Mhm. Something is happen in case of the set state also because sometimes it's not set because it's asynchronous function, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to avoid it, we need to write separate function to set state.
Yeah, that is different thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I got your point, but so let's try to run it. Set state. And what is the error?
Cannot apply existing state context within the render.
Just see what we are doing wrong. Just open the counter component.
I think that this
Now keep the console open. So now try to update. So you tried it. Yeah. What is the error?
undefined state.
Cannot read properties of undefined. Can you tell me why?
That's mean the state value is undefined there.
But why it is coming as undefined? What is the calling context of this dot increment?
Calling context.
Mm-hmm. Button, right?
Right. Okay.
So just try to update the increment, decrement, replace them with the arrow function in their definition.
Okay.
Do it for only increment. No need to write the const keyword. Now try incrementing the value. And try decrementing it.
Same error.
So can you tell me why it is happening?
Hmm.
So what is the conclusion here?
In case of a normal function, we need to bind this.
And you were saying that in case of arrow function, we need to bind this.
You are correcting me. Okay, why I am telling you? So just see the result behind that, like that. Just give me 1 minute. Here, window is outputted. Okay,
Mhm.
the only reason behind that. But,
Before entering, tell me what will be the output before executing the AF.
undefined.
Are you sure about it?
Mm, yes.
Let's see it.
Okay. No.
So what do you know about this keyword in JavaScript? That is the next question.
No. I need to really revise all my knowledge because see what I understand is little different.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, you are
behavior.
you're amazing teacher, and thank you to for
No, no,
definitely dig out it. Yeah, thank you so much.
no. That's fine. But behavior of this keyword is different in different situations. Just explore that thing. Okay, so what do you know about call, apply, and bind in JavaScript?
Call, apply, and bind. No, I really don't know about that.
Okay. So do you have experience of Node.js too?
See, Node.js, sometime I install the Express to run the thing on it and to run the React Native. So apart from that, I don't do anything with Node.js.
Okay. So do you know about the event loop?
Event loop.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I know the event that is a click event is there for the buttons and for the event. Apart from that, I don't know anything about it.
Okay, no problem. So what do you know about the smart component and dumb component in React?
No, I don't know. I know only the pure components and
So what is pure component?
pure component means the property means the state of its the property is we don't need to this the component itself with, means the property is not changeable means this is the only thing like what
So
we call
so are you talking about pure functions or pure components?
pure component
Okay. So how can you make any component as a pure component?
like see there okay, uh, let's take the example of the arrow function what is functional place component is there
Mhm.
and output only the string here okay So that's mean the don't need to set the props and don't need to set this state here.
So are you talking about pure component or stateless component?
Pure component.
Okay, but the answer is related to the stateless component, in which we do not define any state. We just display the props. No handling logic of state. Okay. Do you write any blogs or something like that?
Blogs. No, some before some time I write like code on the LinkedIn, some short articles.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing. But sometime on Quora I write some answer.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, have you attended any online webinars, technical
Yes, yes.
webinars?
A lot of time, like I'll attend a online webinar. That is Toastmaster is there, and some meetup is there for machine learning and a lot of things. Usually when I have the free time, I literally attend them. Means every Saturday, Sunday, I have to plan to attend it.
Okay. And have you done any open source contribution?
Uh, really, no, but I read it and take it.
Okay. 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 Do you have any question for me?
Lot of question, but the only thing, can you suggest me any good source to get in the depth knowledge?
Yeah, I can suggest you one course from Udemy.
Okay.
Just give me a minute. Yeah, JavaScript understanding the weird parts.
JavaScript.
Understanding the weird parts.